Hey there. Welcome to the unkempt room of a young man named Charlie. This is him. Well, he is me. And if you've ever lived a life of bad habits and chaos with no real direction, you know this feeling. Waking up at 9:30 for your 9 o'clock shift, rushing through your morning, doomed to show up unshowered and underprepared, digging through a pile of laundry, unsure of what's clean and what's dirty. Barely aware of how your own actions are feeding into this disorderly lifestyle. Living this kind of life is easy, yet unrewarding and very stressful. This kind of life comes from making daily choices that are hurting one's long term growth rather than helping it. Staying up late, choosing not to exercise, neglecting a schedule, eating junk, procrastinating responsibilities. You get the idea. Now, if you relate here, there's no need to beat yourself up. This can happen to anyone, and it does. Habits have a sort of compound interest effect on one's life, so it's important to address how the things you repeat each day are serving you. Bad habits result in a life that looks like this: rushing around, barely addressing one's basic human needs, accomplishing the absolute bare minimum level of fulfillment in your life, inconveniencing others, and generally feeling crappy. I lived this way for a very long time, and I decided to make a few changes. And you can too. The hardest part about building new habits is getting them to stick. Here are some techniques to help ensure the habits you're building stay consistent so you can have a happier, more intentional life. Find ways to make these habits enjoyable. Play your favorite playlist when doing the dishes. Challenge yourself to finish a task in a certain amount of time. Find a laundry buddy to fold your laundry with. Giving chores a layer of enjoyment makes it easier to get through a boring thing and make it seem less dreadful the next time it comes around. Set aside time to organize your life on paper or a smart device, whether it be reflection through journaling, calculating a budget, or writing out your schedule. When you document what's going on in your brain, it makes it a whole lot easier to stay on top of life's many moving parts. Lastly, my favorite technique is positive affirmations. Starting your day off with some positive self talk sets a great tone and ensures you've taken a moment to be nice to yourself, something anyone can benefit from. Remember that guy from before who could never get to work on time? After some healthy habits and discipline, his life looks much more organized and far less stressy. These were only some of the many examples of ways to build healthy habits. What works for me may not work for you, but as long as you are trying to improve and doing better today than you did yesterday, progress will happen. And if you fall out of your healthy habits, go easy on yourself and try again. You're only competing with you. Most importantly, be patient with yourself and do your best to keep trying. In no time, your life will go from being a messy nightmare to a productive dream, just like mine. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something.